What's good? It's Jordan. Today I'll be talking to you about the time to start is now. See, on this journey provided to us day by day from the Most High, what we must understand is we have the ability to restart and reset our lives and set our lives on the right course. Many times we feel that it's too late, where we can't do anything productive in our life. But whether you're young or you're old, you still have the ability to do what is needed for you to progress in this life. Many times we may feel insecure, we may feel sorrowful, depressed due to the situations that we may have had in the past and what we may have done in the past. But at the end of the day, today is a new day, and we still have the ability to actually put ourselves forward to have a brighter future. Many times we do not understand the blessings that the Most High provides us in this life. Just being able to wake up in the morning and see another day and have another opportunity and have another fresh breath of air is important. Many times we do not see these things because we're focusing on the quote unquote bigger picture. But at the end of the day, do something with yourself. Even if it's minor changes that you may have to make in your life, make them, because when you make minor changes, then you start to see your life come into the position and order that the Most High wants it to come into. Many times we may stop ourselves from actually changing because our environment, the people that may be around us, the things that we're binded by, temptations, desires, things of this world that stop us from actually living and moving more forward towards the Most High. So it's like we have to understand that every given day and every given moment, we must look to actually work on ourselves, upgrade ourselves. And this doesn't mean only spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially, but we have to look at it from a perspective of where in these components we need to work on. If we need to work on our mentality, how is our mentality derailing us? And how can we change our mentality to actually serve us in the best way possible? How can we change our physicality if we're eating unhealthy, if we're not working out, if we're not taking the time to rest? Our spirituality, our relationship with the Most High. Is our relationship with the Most High increasing or decreasing? Our resources. Are we doing the right things to acquire more resources the right way? Are we spending or are we saving? Or are we just doing things that just actually bring us further away from actual change? When we look at these components, it's not only about the components, but it's actually how we can deep dive into these components and actually use these components in order for us to live the best life that we can live on this earth, And many times you'll hear many various different people telling you that you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to grind and you got to work hard and just work hard. And many times that's not the proper advice. If someone's giving you proper advice, they're going to explain to you how you should upgrade yourself, not just tell you to go out there and work, because many times we are consumed by the grinding culture, and many times that isn't helpful. If you truly want to upgrade your life, you have to know the components that you need to work on and how you can put those components first. Every day is a chance and an opportunity for us to work on these components. And I'm not saying that every day we're going to have a good day, because some days I have bad days. And at the end of the day, even when you have bad days, just working forward and working past those bad days can help you develop the mental strength, the physical strength, the spiritual strength that you need to keep moving forward and keep going on. Sometimes we lose sight of the fact that time and time again, we're going to face struggles. In this world, we're going to face struggles. Even the individuals who may seem like they have it all together, Everybody has something that they need to work on, including myself. And we have the ability to work on these things when we're provided the ability to wake up and see the light of day once again. Sometimes, your circle of influence, the people that you may be around, they may not gravitate to what you do, and you may not gravitate to what they do. Doesn't mean that they aren't bad people, but be around like-minded people. Be around like-minded individuals who gravitate to what you do and you gravitate to what they do. Sometimes you may have old friends from school and other places, workplace environments. You may have people that you may have saw at networking events, and you may have thought these people are supposed to be a part of your friend group and these people are supposed to ride with you to the end, but that always comes to an end. Many times, if God doesn't want you around somebody, God is going to remove that person from you, or you're going to be removed from that person. And you don't take these things personal. You just move on, move forward. At the end of the day, the memories are still going to be there, because when you interact with somebody socially, you create memories with that individual, whether it's positive memories or negative memories. But the fact remains is the Most High wants you to upgrade and move forward. And even if you have to stay alone for a little bit, for you to understand things and figure things out, it's better than you being in an environment that doesn't even help you, and it doesn't even help you grow further. Understand that there's many times in this life where you're going to want to try different things, try new things, and don't let people stop you from trying new things. If you're afraid of being judged because you want to try new things, those are not the people that you're supposed to be around. Be around people that encourage you to grow. Be around people that are happy that you're growing. Be around people that want you to grow and want you to move further ahead. It's important, because when we have people around us that do not want us to grow and want us to fail and want us to be stuck, then we live in a negative mentality, and that will not help us grow. Try something different, try something new, and understand that when you're trying something new, it's going to be hard at first, because your mind is programmed to doing one thing at a time. But when you do something new, everything changes when you do something new, because now you're trying something different, you're understanding how it works, and you are building your life around this thing that you started doing. Even if it's just running around, going rock climbing, bike riding, playing sports, just learning a new skill, just putting yourself out there to actually meet new people sometimes. These things help because it builds you and molds you into the person that the Most High wants you to become. The Most High does not want you to become complacent. The Most High doesn't want you to be fearful, alone, scared. The Most High wants you to grow. And if you're ready to grow, and if you're ready to make a change in your life, you still have today to make that change in your life. Moving on. Don't let anybody ever tell you that you cannot make change. Because most times, the people who are telling you that you cannot make change, people who are telling you that you're unable to move forward and move ahead, those people are already losing. Those people are already in a worse position, in a worse place than you. So understand, the people who are encouraging you, the people who are helping you, the people who are happy for you, those are the people that the Most High sent in your direction and in your way. And the people who do not want you to grow and move ahead, you're just going to have to separate yourself from these said people. Sometimes it may be hard, but growth requires separation. So today, I'll be reading this scripture to you and helping you focus and understand what goals the Most High wants you to accomplish and how the Most High wants you to move forward on this journey today. Ephesians 4:20-24. That, however, is not the way of life you learned when you heard about Christ and were taught in him in accordance with the truth that is in Jesus. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your minds, and to be put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. See, in this life, we have a short period of time. It may feel like we have time to do what we need to do in this life, but time moves fast. Time is important. Every single day that you wake up, understand that your time is valuable. Use your time wisely. Understand that time could be your best friend, or time can be your worst enemy. I want to thank you guys for watching today. Understand, if you want to try something new today, if you want to change your life, if you want to grow, you just have to put your foot forward to make the changes in the life that you want and in the life that the Most High wants for you today. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Peace.